Alright, what's going on YouTube? I'm waking up, still got my coffee over here that I just made and prepared for myself. I had to do a couple recipes of this, but I saw this on YouTube. And that's delicious, by the way. So what I ended up doing is making honey maple espresso. So let me teach you how to make this so you can make it for yourself at home. And I'm literally making this at home on a budget. So this is going to be a cool video. So stay tuned and let's enjoy some coffee. Alrighty, I might be a little bit in the way here, but what you want to do, because we're feeling ambitious, grab a third cup, right, to make your espresso to put in your French press. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to pour. Alright, don't want to get it too full, but that's looking pretty good. All right, now we want to pour this into our French press. All right, we're going to go ahead and boil our water. Yeah, just pour this and you wait like 4 minutes or so for your espresso, and then pour everything in together, which is going to be pretty good. So what I've done here, I'm going to turn up the heat on this one a little bit. So I actually added my maple syrup because you want to do this first, and then obviously pour your coffee on top of it, and then, yeah, and then your milk, right? So what I have here is my honey and maple and a little bit of water because I don't want this obviously to stick to the pan. So we're just gonna stir this until the cinnamon looks nice. All right, we're gonna get our milk. Sometimes I'll use almond and sometimes I'll use oat milk. All right, so we're gonna pour that shit in there. And you can add a little bit of sugar actually, if you want. So that way when you stir it, you get like the bubbles, right? So that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Okay, as you can see, I went ahead and poured my milk in here. We're gonna not let that, you don't want it to be a boil, right? Okay, so we're gonna jump back over to our cinnamon right here. We're gonna give this a good stir on a budget. Okay, this is, turn it down because that's kind of already boiling. You don't want it too hot. Hey, honey, can you put in that in my coffee? Sure thing. All right, so you want your cinnamon and your honey and maple syrup kind of looking like this. You also just want it to cool down a little bit longer. All right, now that we got our steamed milk ready to go. All right, now you just want to wait like 4 minutes or so a couple YouTube videos, and then go ahead and press this down for your espresso. All right, so I do think this is a little bit funny because this is more like me documenting how I make coffee, because usually I just heat up my water, either do the French press or this guy right here, and just kind of just go from there. Super easy, quick, easy coffee. But kind of like learning how to actually make a mocha, cappuccino, even doing stuff like this, I'll find like YouTube videos on, like, okay, cool. So I'm kind of like mixing drinks, which is what I used to do way back in the day. Like I used to, like when I was a little kid, basically, I would be making drinks just for fun. Like I made like some vanilla. It's basically just a very sugary water, but it was freaking good. It's like, so this is kind of fun. I'm basically just kind of like it's like, I guess, a docu-series, I guess, travel coffee, documenting coffee. So yeah, it'll be fun. This is cool. So that's what I like. All right, so we're kind of still waiting on our coffee. Then we have a minute left or so. I watched one quick YouTube video on how to make a mocha, which is pretty cool. They just use cocoa and then they add the obviously steamed milk, hot water, and they stir it and all that. So stay tuned for that video because that was pretty cool. And yeah, all right, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and French press delicious. All right, cool. That was how to make your honey maple espresso. So if you like this video on how to make this on a budget at home, yeah, go ahead and like the video. And if you like coffee, like the video. And if generally you want to watch all like the stuff that I'm documenting, how to make different coffees, this kind of thing, and I'll eventually buy a nice espresso machine. So stay tuned for all of that. And now I have 2 coffees that I don't know what I'm going to do with. I usually just drink one. So yeah, take care.